Hello, welcome to Purplefox Gaming. This is a replay of a game Alpha and I played yesterday. It's not a particularly amazing game. We don't get hundreds of kills, even though I suppose that's not possible. So saying that's kind of pretty stupid. But yeah, just to say this isn't kind of like a Top Gun kind of game. It was quite a fun game, and because it was a game that I've actually played finally with Alpha again, because pretty much this whole week until yesterday I hadn't actually been on Steam for pretty much the whole week, because there does seem to be a lot more work in Sixth Form. So what I'm going to say with this is effectively it's Friday, so I've effectively finished my first week at Sixth Form, and I can pretty much say this quite nicely now. There's a lot of work to do in Sixth Form, because even I think James has said that he's only ever gone on the computer to pretty much do research for homework and such. He hasn't actually played any games of any description, and that's kind of what I've kind of found so far. Unfortunately, I did manage to get on yesterday, which I think is good, because it was nice to get a game in just then, just so we could actually play, I suppose, because I haven't actually been on this game too much since I started Sixth Form. It is the weekend now, of course, so I'm hoping I'll get some sort of time. Again, one of the issues is you also get a lot of homework to do over the weekend. So we'll see how it goes anyway. I mean, essentially we've got 2 days, 2 full days, providing I don't wake up at 2 PM. Shouldn't have too many issues of getting the homework out of the way. So you can see Alpha was in the ELC AMX, which is a pretty nice light tank. He does get killed pretty early on, but again, we're in a tier 8 game. Light tanks do get killed quickly, that's pretty much a known fact. It's only really luck. That's kind of why I find light tanks really frustrating to play, because sometimes you can get games where you can scout out loads of people, you survive the whole game, and other times you can get a game where you're dead within about 10 seconds of the game starting. So at this point here, Alpha kind of says we should push forward, which actually surprisingly doesn't work out too badly, which is quite nice. I will say now that I don't actually make it to the end of this game. I do actually get killed, but it was quite a nice game actually. And again, I must say that the RS3 I have yet to upgrade it fully, and I still need to get the BL9, so we are effectively still using the IS gun. And not that it's bad, but the penetration's kind of lacking at this tier. And you can see them, 2 people get some nice shots into me. Then you get the SU-100Y, who shoots me from the side, who does damage to the right track, and the Amarak who shot me in the side, which is where the Amarak is. And this T29 here goes through my front plate, so we do get another bounce actually, which is quite nice. And I think this guy hits me once more. In fact, I can't actually remember. I don't think he actually does any more damage to me, surprisingly. But it doesn't actually look like he's using the top gun, so I'm not quite sure of that. So he's on 7% health. At the time of doing this, and kind of the adrenaline of killing this guy, I was kind of didn't even know that. So when I saw 70 damage, I think it was just, and I was thinking, oh, what? That's really bad damage. Am I using high explosives? But then I realised it was on 7%. So I suppose I didn't really get too much out of that, unfortunately. But there you go. And what I will say now is the armor's actually fairly decent on this thing. And although I obviously have played this tank quite a lot before and done videos on it, on paper the armor doesn't actually look that great, because you've kind of got 110mm, which is actually for a tier 8 heavy tank kind of seems pretty low. But once you get to these higher tiers, it does get a lot more to how you play the tank, and kind of I mean effectively, if you don't angle, if you don't kind of know how to play a heavy tank at this stage, you're not going to be that good, because it does require, especially at tier 8, it does kind of require that you know how to play to a better level. Although at this point here I kind of just get ripped apart. We've got the T69, which actually killed Alpha, which I'm assuming, I don't know, I mean it must just have, I mean it is a medium, he's probably got some ridiculously high penetrating gun. Otherwise you kind of saw I got ripped apart, but we actually did get a few bounces. So you can see at the front there, just before I die, because I think I die around here, you've got lots and lots of kind of penetrations there. You've got some guy who tries to shoot me in the lower glacis plate, which is kind of a bit controversial really, because in some respects the lower glacis on this thing is actually very, very well sloped, so it can kind of be tricky to actually penetrate there. Do get a few bounces. The lower does actually kill us, but we did get a relatively nice shot into him. It is quite a good tank, I think. But anyway, there you go. We did actually win that, which was quite nice. Alpha was kind of doubting we would, but luckily we did, simply because there was like a couple of us. Whilst we were distracting these guys down here, a couple of us went over to the base and managed to take it over. So that's quite nice. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy the video. I know it wasn't particularly long. It was quite a quick game. And again, I do apologise for the rubbish upload schedule. It is getting difficult to record because seriously, I've been on World of Tanks once or twice in this whole week pretty much, I think, because I've otherwise been doing homework or research or like something else. But anyway, thanks for watching and hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. See you next time, guys.